Hey, sister cousins, welcome to my channel. I'm Lady C, and I'm here to tell you how I feel. Like and subscribe if you're new, and run it up in the comments. Let me know you stopped by. Now, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to talk about Kenya Moore. Miss Kenya Summer Moore, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so girl, I got a chance to watch Kenya Confessional. The Confessional by Kenya Moore, Miss Kenya Summer Moore, Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care, Kenya Moore Hair Care, Kenya Moore Hair Spa, The Shade Assassin, all of the things, baby. So, girl, okay, girl, I don't have that much takeaway from the entire video. There's a few things that she addressed, and I believe that there's a few things that I have to correct from a previous video of mine. So I said, are you just going to make her be on hiatus for the rest of season 16? Is she going to be allowed to participate in the reunion? A lot of people in the blogs and everything are saying she's fired, but Bravo and Kenya has said she was suspended. Bravo and Kenya Moore said that she was suspended, which they did, right? But now it seems like she's saying that she is fired, perhaps. She said that she was uninvited. I hate when people say disinvited. She said that she was uninvited to the reunion. Okay, so that answers one of the questions I had. She did not get any confessionals, which, you know what's funny? I didn't even notice that. And I know that for me, it's been a few years, but I didn't even realize that she didn't get any confessionals. So it was just, I don't know, like, y'all forgive this noise in the background, because girl, it's always somebody trying to take a down, okay? So anyway, let's see, what else did she say? Okay, so she's saying that she had proof that Miss Britt had a piece that is made out of steel.
Jesus said, peace, be still.
I'm wondering if she meant like she had proof that they did not prove that she didn't have it, or if she's saying, oh no, I got the inside that she actually did have it. Like, I don't know, because she didn't say that she saw it. So I don't know. What else? She definitely debunked that there was no real thorough investigation, that the investigation took place 3 weeks after the whole fiasco. I think that is really unfortunate. But I feel like Miss Kenya, girl,
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
You know, she has always had a soft space in my heart, and we have always, unbeknownst to her, but known to me, had like a love-hate relationship. Because when she be wrong, you know, I used to be like, girl, what are you doing? And when she's right, I'm with her. And when nice things or good things happen to her, I'm always happy for her. But girl, I just feel like, I don't know, if it's like us as Black women, I think sometimes when we go through adverse situations, because we're so used to just taking care of it instead of playing the damsel in distress. She has never played the damsel. She has always had her own back. She's always had to have her own back. You know what I'm saying? When things happen to us, we will just take care of it. If that means we have to fight back, if that means we have to see things through, whatever it is, we always handle it ourselves. We always feel like we got it. In this case, the damsel is what should have been played. You know what I mean? Like, the woe is me. Oh my God, I'm so mortified. I refuse to film. I feel like my life is in danger. Like, you have to play that role 100%. And that is what I believe that Miss Britt has done. And the difference is, Britt has said it out of her own mouth. She has been protected by the people around her. So whether that's her sisters, whether that's her family, like everyone has always pretty much covered her. And she doesn't feel like she has to really fight because it's always been somebody in her life to fight for her. However, on the other hand, Kenya has not had too many people fight for her. So whether it's, I'm going to use my words, she's going to get you up off of her. Okay. And I'm not excusing Kenya's actions per se.
Today I don't agree.
But I am saying that I'm just trying to understand the logic behind everything that's transpired, you know? So I feel like it was easier, much, much easier for Britt to be the damsel because she is, in essence, the damsel in distress when everything took place and everything. She wasn't even there for it. But just knowing that it happened, she's like, okay, now it's my time. Now she is broken. And now, oh, my license and oh, my reputation. And Kenya made a good point. Girl, if you know you got a lot of skeletons down to your closet, girl, why are you on this platform? Unless you gonna come in like, listen, girl, I got a shady past, so what? Yeah, I did it. Like, that's the kind of attitude. But see, Britt she doesn't know how to fight like that. So her only way or method of fighting is super aggressive, and a lot of times it's misplaced. But I'm going too far off the topic. So let's go back to Kenya. So Kenya, yeah, she didn't play the damsel. She kind of played her hand a little, funky. There's a lot of parallels between Kenya and Nene. The difference between the two, I would say, is Nene was very aggressive. And when I say aggressive, I mean the way she told Andy, like, keep my name out your mouth. She kind of burned the bridge. Kenya, on the other hand, okay, sorry, I had a phone call. Kenya, on the other hand, she gave more of a classy departure versus Nene. Nene, she was coming in hot. Nene's a fire sign, so she was giving a whole lot of fire. Kenya is not. She is going to be more like, okay, my time is up for now and I'll see you later. She's going to give you more Aquarius energy, and she has. So I don't feel like she burned any bridges with the network. I just feel like Britt was better at playing, the damsel in distress. Now, what else did Kenya say? So like I said, she answered a lot of the questions. I feel like she did a really good job at answering some of the things that's been circulating around social media. I am curious to know the response of like Portia, who has come out and said stuff on her platform.
What I'm telling you is, I know for a fact that one of these housewives who is still on the show is the one who gave Kenya a big part of that nude information.
Britt has been on a weird tour. I don't know. So I am curious to know, like, okay, what's going to happen now? I also wonder, because we all know that Bravo definitely saw her video. Where do they go from here? Also, girl, I wanted to point out, and once again, like, I know I'm all over the place, but just try, okay? By the way, have you subscribed yet? Just curious. Anyway, so I am curious to know, where do they go from here? Because it seems like Bravo has always been very harsh with Kenya. From when she got married, they kind of put her on ice. She never got to show us her journey during her first pregnancy. Like, all these years we've been watching Kenya, and she's always wanted to be a mom. She has always made it clear to us that she wanted to be a mother. And we never got that opportunity. We got a little cameo, but we never really got to witness her journey into motherhood, right? So it just feels like Kenya has always had to kiss the ring a little bit when it comes to Bravo Network. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's because Kenya pulls a lot of stunts and shows. I was always under the impression that the network liked Kenya. I never would have thought in a million years that we would be here. But like I said, once again, I feel like Britt just played a better damsel in distress. As long as Britt is on the show, Kenya will be the liability or a liability. I don't know. But I'm hoping to see her in the next, maybe season 17, maybe season 18. I don't know. Hopefully, we get to have her back in the mix. So a lot of people call her a professional victim. I don't think so. Also, I wanted to talk about Kenya and accountability, right? Because there's this huge conversation around Kenya doesn't hold herself accountable, or she doesn't. Here's the thing, okay? And this is just me, all right? Just me. Just because you are holding yourself accountable does not mean that you have to be apologetic, quote unquote, sorry, okay? It only means that you recognize the wrong that was done, and moving forward, you are going to be conscious not to do said action again, okay? It does not mean that you are sorry, though, or apologetic. It just means like, girl, okay, yeah, that was a little too far, but girl, she had me up, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's what happened, because Kenya, and like, I think that's what they want. Like, I think that Kenya is going to give like this apology and everything, but in my heart and in my mind, I just don't believe she's sorry, and she don't have to be sorry. Okay, I used to get buku whoopings because I didn't want to apologize. Like, and I would tell my mother, like, but you told me not to lie, and I'm not sorry. So why am I saying sorry? And I used to get my ass whooped some more. So, I just feel like, what do you guys want from her?
What more do you want from me?
Y'all want this groveling, this public apology so that y'all can kick her back in even more? I don't know. Like, the standard for Kenya is just so high, and you guys lower the standard for everyone else, and it's just not right. It's not right. It's just not right. But I mean, girl, I don't know. I hope that like I said, I feel like I'm saying it over and over again, but I just hope that we can see her in the near future. But I'm going to go ahead and head out because I just don't feel like it's too much to cover. I feel like all of the platforms have pretty much picked this up and said what they needed to say. I just wanted to add my little 2 cents in real quick and give you a little something to show my little face or big face. I'm trying to work on it, girl. Girl. When you start seeing my collarbone again, girl, you know I'm in there, okay? But anyway, girl, like and subscribe if you're new, and run it up in the comments. Let me know you stopped by, and girl, hit that notification bell. Let me know you really about that life, girl. But I'm gonna call you back. Bye.